Hello, and welcome to Pandering Hour.
Deal with it. Never do this. Never, ever. Not a good idea. Don't do this. This is way better. What top 10 killer cucks? If you like putting stuff in your butt, that is your right. And don't worry about straight or gay. It's not about that. It's about your own satisfaction. For you. For us, you're gay. I put on a button-up shirt and a tie just to be a little silly. I wanted to look professional. Welcome back to Pandering Hour. I am your host, Anthony Martin. Today on Pandering Hour, I have another guest from Trinidad and Tobago, Joash. As you can see here. Say hello.
Oh, hi everyone.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
So he already knows what the deal is. We're going to be looking at pretty much whatever we want with Trinidad and Tobago. I have a couple things I have questions about, but first of all, let me see. I had another idea for a question that I think would be funny. How did your parents discipline you?
Corporal punishment.
Corporal punishment? Like what?
Well,
Tell me about it.
you, so basically, like, like that is I'm not too sure if people use that word out there, but licks is like basically getting whooping.
Okay. Did you say licks?
Licks, L-I-X.
Oh yeah, I see it. Can you see what I'm looking at? Is it
Yep, you see the belt in your hand?
Yeah, the belt.
Yep.
Okay, like for what?
If she sent me in the shop, first off, I come from a single parent home, so my mom only.
Okay.
So if she sent me in the shop, it had an arcade on the corner. Same place where you go to buy your flour and basic stuff for the kitchen. And I always get caught up playing Street Fighter. Like, always get caught up playing Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
We had this one time, I went out there probably, let's say 12 o'clock, and I came back home after 3. Now, keep in mind, the stuff that she sent me in the store for, she needed it right away.
Okay.
And I wasn't even far away from the store. I basically lived in like 10 minutes to and fro. So when it takes 3 hours.
Yeah, you took 3 hours for a 10-minute errand? Oh, man. You know, something like that happened to me where, so I live next to a busy street in California. That's where I'm originally from. And my dad had sent me out for ranch. Do you... Wait, do you eat ranch?
Yeah. So
do you know what ranch is?
Because of that, oh, they had multiple arcades actually. The person who run shop or shops, as I guess you guys will call mini mart, let's call it shop. The person who ran those shops, they knew how to get youngsters money. They would take money, coins, because it would be like 50 cents or a dollar to start a game. And we would scrape up all the money from around the house and carry it. We don't care as long as they get it, they change it after. So they get our money easily. But yeah, for those stuff, I would definitely get corporal punishment. I would get the belt or a slipper or anything closest to her hand.
Right.
If I were to run, I'm not too sure. Can we use not full profanity, but like, I mean,
Right.
yeah. If I was to run, she would say my cut ass is booked, meaning I will get it sometime later on the road that I'm beating and I was feel a hard hand in my back. Yeah, so it makes no sense running away.
Yeah.
Just take it while you have it and just get it out of the way because it sucks even more when you forget and all of a sudden you just feel them the back burning.
So I have that reminds me of two stories I have from when I was a kid. So first story, um, my dad had sent me out for ranch.
Oh,
He had made salads, so he wanted. You guys have ranch, right?
yeah, we do.
Ranch dressing. What do you guys think of
Yeah, we
ranch
do.
dressing?
I still think so.
It's nasty.
Yeah, for us, I don't know, highly.
I agree. I agree. It's nasty. I don't like it either. It's a
But
Midwest thing mostly. Like some parts of the country in America, they drink ranch. I work at a comedy club. I know, not literally, not literally, but like they just put so much ranch.
yeah,
But I work at Helium Comedy Club, which they serve food there, and a Midwestern comedian came into town, and the room was sold out, 300 plus people. They ate
uh,
all the ranch in the building.
oh,
Your face. You're like, oh, I know. I think it's gross too. But
yeah.
so my dad likes ranch. He sent me out for ranch, but I didn't know. I was maybe like I know I was in second grade. So I was probably like under the age of 10. Um, and I'm running across the street, literally right in front of my house, running across the street to make it before the light changes as I'm running across the crosswalk. And right before I get to the other side, a car had taken off and hit me. And
Oh,
there was a guy walking behind me. I ran past him. So he's walking, I run past him, car hits me. I didn't realize what had happened. I just remember running, and then I'm sitting up from the ground, and I'm like, "Whoa!" Like it felt like I had just woken up from a nap, and the first thing I noticed was like my shoes are gone. She hit me so hard it knocked my shoes off, and the guy, all I remember is the guy in the middle of the sidewalk, like, dude, oh! Like someone had just kicked a soccer ball, and apparently, like I remember thinking about this more. The guy at the liquor store across the street, he recognized me, and so he brought me over some candy. He's like, "I'm so sorry this happened to you," and I'm like, "What?" Um, and
Whoa.
this lady who hit me, she hit me. She was in a Volkswagen Beetle. In like one of these little like meep meep kind of cars.
Oh, geez. Which model? Right. If it's the old time one, you're surely gonna get it
No,
very hard.
yeah, from the old metal ones, but no, it was like
Oh,
the
but
modern ones. It was one of the more modern ones. It's Legally Blonde or something had just coming out, or Spice Girls did a thing with the Volkswagen.
oh,
Um, so yeah, that was pretty bad. The police were scolding her because after she hit me, she kind of kept driving, and
oh,
knowing the street, there's nowhere for her to turn around, especially in the position that she was in. So she probably did like a lap around and made her way back. But I bet at first it looked like she just ran off.
it's on
Um,
run.
yeah. Oh man, I would have gotten so much money from that. So that's me. That's my brothers. See, you learn when you see stuff like that happen. So I had seen my siblings, I'd seen my siblings get into huge trouble, and that
Oh,
terrified me. That scared me so bad. Um,
basically, you get condition.
yeah, I knew not to make any mistakes. So or get away with it. I got away with a lot. I was very sneaky. I was a sneaky kid. And that's the truth about the youngest. We see how my other siblings get away, and that's what I do. I'm like, okay, I got to plan this out because I have nothing better to do than just learn. Um, but I had gotten in trouble at school. I had gotten a red card. So my teacher had this rule where you get like your green, yellow, or red. And when you get a yellow card, you need to get it signed by your parents within a week. If you get a red card, you need to get it signed by your parents that day, or you get sent to the
Oh,
principal's office, and it becomes a bigger thing.
yeah.
So I got a red card, and I was terrified. I was just like, "Oh my, what's gonna happen? I don't know." I'm like so scared, like trembling, and I didn't know this had happened. But the night before, my brother had punched my mom in the face.
Oh,
Yeah, And the next morning, so that happened last night. The next morning, I wake up and I am so scared, and I'm like telling my mom, I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm a bad kid, and I promise I'll be good. She did not care. She didn't care. I got in trouble for like saying "but" in class or something. Like nothing. Like this was third grade, so what I got in trouble for was nothing. And she just like signed it and was like, "Go to school. Walk to school now. Get out of my face."
Yeah, the thank you, other brother, for that.
Yeah, he made a much bigger mistake. Okay,
Definitely.
and then I wanted to show you this because I'm half Mexican. Uh,
Oh,
so it's called the chancla, but it's a sandal in Mexico. Found some videos.
oh, it's like a boomerang.
Bang, got her from a distance.
I think it's similar to the ones we have that you call drugs that's made all leather. It's made of completely leather.
It's completely leather. Oh no, this
Yeah.
was made out of plastic. Hold on.
Oh, wow. We have one called drag. It lasts for years. A drag.
Even when I look up the picture of it, it's being wielded like a sword, like it's a weapon. Just in the picture. Okay.
Oh,
Um. Yeah. So why don't we just to get a little bit over that because I think everyone can relate to getting disciplined by their parents. Um. Next, so you said you're 30
yeah, I am.
and you're switching over
Thank
from the
you.
medical field to be a police officer.
Yeah, I would like to. I'm still in the medical field. But
Okay.
recently I have been having the revelation I want to go back to med school, finish it, and specialize in pathology. That is not a saturated field in my country, so
Okay.
that, this thing is time.
By the way, so as an American, okay, we have this perspective where like we are the main character of the world, and I know, and all these other countries like as someone who's Mexican, I hear it a lot from other Americans where they're like, they have internet in Mexico, like they have they have planes, like they have like there's this expectation like we're so great and other countries don't, and I just had a thought of just like like what what's like I see you have internet and white walls and all this stuff. Like what is your home like? What's your hometown like?
Um, I've, this isn't my hometown, but this is where I live now. Where I came from, you call it the country.
Okay.
That's Lumbering. That's Lumbering. That's right around the bottom. Where you see, right, scroll more to your left,
To my left? Over here?
the thing, yeah, go upwards. You get a point right on the top. Right now it's outside the screen, but if you scroll more to the left, more, right there, that little tip at the top there, above Subo Village. Scroll up,
Above Silver Village? Silver Stream?
go up, and then go to the left. Right there. Right. So that's library.
Oh, so in California there's this place called La Brea. It's very similar.
Oh, so
Oh wow, that's pretty
that's like
small. That's like a mile. You're like
that,
only a mile away.
that's like South Trinidad. So that's the south there. We have the pitch lake down there. At least I think that is like one of the mountains of that brand.
Does this look familiar
Now,
at all?
um, like nice picture. Like the pitch lake right there. Ah, here look the pitch lake. Yeah.
It looks like
Funny thing
a
is,
huh?
funny thing is, the country gets all the asphalt from there to pave the roads, ship out asphalt, everything. And Labrador roads are the worst.
Oh, the worst roads.
The worst roads. Like that's strange because they have all the asphalt, but somehow they're the worst roads. No, The thing is, the pitch lake does contribute to the poor road infrastructure. Like, there are something called veins. I'm not really sure about it, but they grow beneath the pitch that keep pumping asphalt in to the pitch lake, and those extend far around the bridge.
Hmm.
It mash up like a lot of the roads. Roads can stay proper for a good 6 months after it's been done. But then again, it's poor engineering, I believe, on their part. Because if done properly, I believe the roads could stay at least 3 to 5 years before getting maintenance done.
Wow, that's really fat. Yeah. Here in I'm in Portland, Oregon currently. That's in the Pacific Northwest of America, almost in the very corner where we meet Canada. One state below Washington, which shares a border with Canada. And there's a lot of rain here. But because of that, all the buildings are really strong. Like in other places of America, like I lived in Austin, Texas, and in Los Angeles, things are built terribly because they're built for good weather. And so they're not weather tested. Everything built here is strong and like it's meant to survive snow and rain, constant rain, so it's got to keep out the water. The
Oh,
roads as well. The constant road maintenance, but it's quick because there's not a lot of road to be. You can't just shut a section down because that will be the only way in and out of that portion of the city, and you got to go like 30 minutes around. And I know that might not seem like much of an inconvenience, but to an American, a fat, impatient American who's like, meh, I gotta get to work. I can't get to my golf clubs.
at that moment, you sound like Peter Griffin.
That sound like Peter Griffin. Lois, I gotta go to my golf clubs. Um, is it a Christian country?
Yeah, that's a Catholic church there.
Oh, it's Catholic country. Okay, I grew up Catholic.
It's actually not personally Catholic alone. It has like a lot of religions. We are extremely diverse. Like we have Japanese, Koreans, Indians, Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Canadians. It's like a lot. Everybody just come and settle because it's the Caribbean.
Right.
Yeah, everybody just come, settle and make businesses and stay. So we highly diverse, but our country was discovered. Not the history books said it was discovered by Christopher Columbus, but then others say it was actually discovered by Arawaks and Caribs. And then Christopher Columbus came,
Hmm.
he coined it as he discovered it. So regardless, because the Spaniards came during that time, their dominant religion was Catholic, and so the Catholicism spread throughout from back then.
Hmm.
So it's like a dominant religion, like Catholic. It's also Anglican, seven.
So, who's the most common tourist that you've seen?
The most common tourist I would say is American,
Really?
and well,
This
yeah,
is this is something I heard about the Caribbean country because are you close to yeah, Barbados? Okay.
yeah,
So I had
all of us
heard
basically.
I had heard that like basically ugly white women will go there to get laid.
Ah,
Can you speak to that?
I cannot.
But are you aware of that
I
rumor?
plead the fifth. I definitely plead the fifth on that. Let me see. I wouldn't say that, honestly.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. I definitely am. There's this term in this region, tusty. Tusty. That's basically the equivalent to hungry for food, but instead of food, women or
Oh,
men.
Tustui?
So, no, Tusty. TY. Tusty.
Tusty.
Yeah. I don't know if
Wait.
basically
Oh,
I.
oh, this is about Trinidad.
Yeah.
Family, you tick like cold dal girl.
Tusty.
Oh girl, borders must
So
close.
basically it's them being extremely hungry.
Ah,
For women. Like anything. It doesn't matter. So it don't matter how it look,
In my bedroom open, eh?
how it is, they would go for it. So
I see you shaking your
that
head the whole time, like it's like you
so
disagree. You're
basically,
like, no.
I don't. That is not me. I have some class.
Tick
You know,
like cold
you
dal.
need to have a like for me. I'm attracted to intelligence. Of
Mm,
course, um, physical attraction will usually be the first place for most. You know, you see somebody, you say, okay, they look beautiful, they look cute, and then after you get to know them. So yeah, there's that. But for some guys, it touched me. Meaning it doesn't matter. They have no standard. They just go for it. So um, ugly woman, not ugly woman, wrong, skinny. It doesn't matter. They go for it. Just like that.
okay. What about like what is dating like? Like for you? Like you said you're interested in intelligence, like do you use
Yeah.
Tinder? Do you use OkCupid? Are you on Bumble? Like what how are you finding women?
Me, I hit. So I can't find woman.
You can't find okay, got it.
Yeah, they find. But in the past, so
But in the
basically,
past, okay?
yeah, America on a whole truly influences us. Like in Trinidad and Tobago. In the past, it was slow, but now with more influence with TikTok and whatnot, it really influenced the culture. So do you know the show American Pie?
Yeah.
Right. I had structured my life behind Stifler.
Oh, okay. So you're Trinidadian Stifler.
In the past, I was Stifler, you know, like I was trying to get the end with the whole alphabet.
Huh.
I think, yeah, the point is I did a lot, Dating
So
wasn't
you hold on,
serious.
time out, time out. You watched American Pie and you were like, I love this movie?
Yeah, American Pie was brilliant. I started watching American Pie, what, 2008 or something like that. I found my old CD, and it was another film on the CD. And the first one I watched was the Bible. I think that was part three, where Jim and them found the Bible in the library after he had built up. So me finding the CD was similar to Jim and them finding the Bible.
That's funny.
Yeah, yeah. So
That
I watched American Pie, and I tried to model my life after script. Of course, that was a bad idea, but I did get a lot
that's
from
interesting.
American
That's
Pie.
so
It was fun.
fascinating to me because I mean it's of all the things to make it over there to you, like it's not There Will Be Blood, it's not Quentin Tarantino movies, it's not the best the peak of human existence. It's just like American Pie. Like I can't stand that movie. I appreciate that you like it, but my older brothers are very like macho and stuff, and so they followed Stifler as well,
So,
and that
well,
that just was not me. That's never been me. It's been a little bit of me, but not that much. De- Definitely didn't model my life after Stifler. In fact, I would say I avoided Stifler type people most of my life.
that's
Um,
wrong the guy. That's the guy. Or no, he messed up a lot. I don't know. They make the character so funny, you know. No, it's not. I like the character. He actually made it.
hmm.
I like it. But yeah, that was me. But then when I get password, Ola, I don't really have a type. So it's not. From talking meet women in school, I went to give me certain friends, and then they are really get to meet women and whatnot. And that's where I meet my partner. Actually. All this is go to school, right? I met her there. From there, just went on. Now I'm a whole new guy. She taught me a lot.
Hey, so okay, then I gotta ask you this because So you're 30, I'm 28, and there's this thing happening in America where it used to be like you were out of your parents' house by 18. Like you're kicked out or you leave and you need to start your life. You need to figure everything out. You need to own a home by 22. It was a very high pressure, very competitive situation here in America. It was a part of an
Oh,
American's American dream, and now younger people like ourselves um, in America are being harshly judged because it's like, well, why are you still living with your parents? You need to be owning a home like I did when I was your age, but housing prices have climbed so high that that's just not realistic anymore.
well, for us in Trinidad, in the past, like my parents, about 80, 40 years ago, it would
Hmm.
have been easier to own land and house compared to now. Now it's extremely difficult. Like, it was really, really, like, really, uh, most of those persons that own large land today it had something called squatting. It's a big difference. It's probably the same in your country, but a different concept. Like squatting, uh, basically taking a piece of land, paying on it. Now the law is if you live there more than 10 to 15 years, the land will become theirs, but they have to file it and go to the proper channels. So that's how most people got their land today, and then they just pass the family. But me personally trying to buy a house in this market in this day and age, difficult, extremely difficult. I would probably have to take a mortgage and my children will have to finish paying. So if I am to buy a house, would it really be for me? It would be for the future of the children to buy the house, basically.
How much is a house in houses in? Oh, whoops.
I have a house right down the road from me, and tell you that was paying for 2.5 million without features.
2.5 million
Yeah, without features.
in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, it was 2.5. But I
Oh wow.
think they base the price on the fact that it's close to the city.
I mean, this is a beautiful house. This is a 1.8 million dollar house. Like, look at this. Look at all this. This is
Well,
nice.
it's not nice thing, but where is the location?
Hold on. Map. San Juan.
Oh, the
Is that a
something
nice area?
it, it are okay, but it's kind level. They kind of, yeah,
It's
so I wouldn't
so-so.
buy a house. Yeah, I wouldn't
1.8
buy a house
million
in
dollars
that.
for a so-so area? That's ridiculous.
Exactly. No, if it's the that same house in Baltimore, that's beauty here left, it's going triple.
Let me see.
um,
The land
Baltimore
prices are
is
so
the house.
expensive.
Yeah, it is. That's
But
why person squat.
it is a little bit more realistic though. Like I could definitely like this if I consider buying a house there or buying land and building a house there, that would be the route to go it seems like. But that's
But no, you see why it's your currency compared to
yeah.
my currency is completely different. A person who is getting paid down. That is hard.
Oh
It's
wow.
hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think our currency is 7 to 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
average
yeah.
income is under $20,000 a year in Trinidad and Tobago.
Uh, I
Okay.
know it's what the policies of the land and the prices of everything and whatnot.
Yeah,
It's
you could
expensive.
you can make that working part time here in America. Typically more. 20
Exactly.
hours a week. Um, okay, so that makes a lot of sense why people. I mean, as like I said, as an American, people are always like kind of upset. Like, why do people want to come to this country? But my
Well,
mom,
I'm
my
not
mom
saying,
immigrated from Mexico. Like, I also can't, get away from that aspect of who I am and where I come from. And
well,
although kind of agree with it. I kind of I'm kind of like, well, no, because then it's harder for us who are already here to make that money. But it's
Oh,
what are you gonna do? Like the
personally, if I had the opportunity, I would go to US, but not to live. I would go to US, make money, and send it back home
That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people
because
do that.
the money will be more influence at home than being spent in the US.
Tons of families in Mexico and South America do that. It's more common in the United Emirates that Filipino families will send their wives and mothers and sisters over to
Uh,
work as maids and then send money back that way. But it's more dangerous than in the UAE because there are a lot of stories of people, like, hey, you're in a foreign country, and then that family takes that person's passport, and now they're trapped.
yeah, so now they're not allowed to leave.
So
Yeah.
would you say that America seems dangerous? Like why have you chosen to stay in Trinidad versus go to America?
I've been watching news in the past, black people get shot a lot. I don't know. They cover that a lot on
If
the
you
news. And I'm not trying to get shot out there at all.
you have oh, that's Fitness Planet. I thought that was Planet Fitness. That's very
Uh-huh.
different. Um, is this
Any
just some guy's
excitement in
house?
the moment?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, I hear the excitement in your voice for a moment. Like, whoa, you have to see him gym.
Yeah, well, Planet Fitness is it's a terrible gym, but it's everywhere. It's their jokes. Let me show you. Let me show you. Also, I am noticing that I'm saying that everything is terrible. Everything's not bad, but
Well, it,
we as Americans, just like in other countries, we destroy everything. We're like termites for anything good. There's
well,
hardly, and this is why I think Japan, sorry, Planet Fitness, why Japan has become such a popular thing here in America. Japan exports their culture to us in things like anime and other.
and the bomb.
You like anime?
And yeah, no,
Anime's there. Nice. That's so funny.
and well, the bomb in the biggest exported anime culture in us is for One Piece. If you not, get this in
Oh, this is
potential business.
that guy's not bad. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, this is us during COVID. Oh, how did you guys handle COVID?
Staying inside, eat a lot of junk food, get big.
Same. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. It's the cheapest gym, and so you get
There we
all
go.
kinds of weirdos.
Hold on.
Let me pull it up on YouTube. Maybe I could find something better. So, let me see. Oh yeah, you see, this is the kind of stuff you see at Planet Fitness. You see people doing I don't know what, but he's doing it in the gym. Like what is that?
All that person listen.
Yeah. You see all kinds of wacky stuff there, and that's kind of what so when Planet Fitness, you know, gym memberships have gotten more and more expensive where
Whoa, 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 whoa.
yeah, I don't even know what he's doing.
Definitely. What?
Oh, dude. What are you guys doing?
This dude trying to damage his back?
Uh-huh.
Ah,
But
jeez.
uh there are gym
Don't
memberships
have,
that are like $150 a month, and that's
oh,
kind of normal. But Planet Fitness is $10, so it's so much cheaper. It has a much lower entry point than other people, and most people
but
just get the membership.
in this gym, doesn't have like a higher percentage of injury because that is crazy.
That
What
is,
he's doing there? It
he should
have
not be
nobody to
doing that.
help him squat. That is crazy. He doesn't look like he could push that amount of weight.
Is he hitting himself? He is hitting himself. He's hitting himself on the stomach.
Don't really broke,
Oh,
broke.
he's humping the ball.
What? What? That
Yeah,
bomb that too tight on next 2 weeks. Something wrong.
I want to talk about. So, what's some good food that's from Trinidad and Tobago?
Good food, double.
Wh-
Touble's. Which that one?
What what's it called?
Double.
Doubles.
Ah, it's the first thing right there. On that picture is a poor mixture again. Like, Alright.
How to make Trinidad doubles?
Um,
Oh, it's like chickpeas and beans. Oh, it looks like mole.
chickpeas with something called a bara. And then after it have the gourmet version, we just put like chicken, beef, toppings on it. Got adobani sauce,
Curry.
pepper, roast pepper. That's basically it. But
What is
the
the
base is bara chana with
Baranchana?
sweet sauce.
What's it made out of? Like, what's that? What's the thing made out of?
Flour.
The little disc thing. It looks like a tortilla.
Yeah, that is flour. It's
Oh,
actually soft. It's colder one. Yeah, that is flour.
do you guys like
Right.
spicy food?
Not all, some. But we have a saying that people use spicy food when they can't cook to hide the fact that the food have no flavor.
Mm. Oh, you
So
guys eat shark? Is shark good?
you can shark is a thing.
Huh.
You usually get it on the North Coast. When they go to the beach, tourists like to buy
It's
and
fast
fit
food. That's so funny. They're just like,
but
hey, here's your piece of shark. Like that's so. It's just
they
normal.
can shark. They can shark. Another good one is tail out. That's the one you know rule past it. Above Pulori.
Oh, pilau.
Yeah, tail out. It's good. It's like rice, kill, you top it up with coleslaw. No ketchup. It's right.
Oh,
It tastes good.
pilau.
Tail out. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
Uh,
second. Tastes really, really, really good. One of my favorites is butter shot. I mean,
what's it called?
ROTI.
Roti.
There it is.
Hmm. So you do have a big like Indian influence.
Brownie rice, that is sugar. And up browning. If you use browning or if you use sugar. So you put the oil, you heat it, and then after you add the sugar.
Okay, that's a lot
You
of
make
sugar.
it brown, and then after, yeah, because the river lime. Then after you add the chicken, because the chicken takes longer to cook. So after you add the chicken, there's like two chicken in there. After you add the chicken, you stir it and you make sure it cook. And then after you add some water, and then when the chicken is like probably three-quarter way cooked, you add the rice. And let it dry down properly, and voila, you've got pela with all the seasoning, coconut milk, and all the other flavors.
Like, what's your favorite food? Like, what's your favorite thing to eat?
My favorite food is probably blue food. It's like yam, cassava, cashew.
Like, what? Can I look it up? What's it called?
Blue food.
Blue food? Like that?
Yep.
Oh, whoa. Yeah. You got a whole pig. You got parrots. Oh,
Um, it's food from the land. So
wow.
okay, get your ground vegetables and all of that. That the whole work.
Wow. So it's like a big farmer's market. She might have type 2. There's
Yeah, that's how the lookout it look like. Festival.
Hold Homemade ice cream. So there's I bet there's a lot of good food then.
Yeah, Blue Food itself, they just adopt the name probably Blue Food Festival because they sell not a lot there. But Blue Food and all is in the stuff that I told me about. You know, the dashing, the sava, the edibles, the yam, those stuff. Boiled, heavy, but it tastes good. That's the salt, eh?
Oh, I didn't ask about music. Here, I'm gonna let you go soon because we went over a little bit. But
Uh,
is there any music that we can listen to before we leave? Like, what's your favorite
yeah,
band?
people. I like Kendrick Lamar.
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
Ah,
dude, I love Kendrick Lamar.
it's
Uh,
like, uh,
Man, the whole thing with Drake was so ridiculous.
yeah.
Never liked Drake. I never liked Drake, and my buddy loves Drake, and that whole
Oh,
thing, because he loves Drake and I don't, and I'm like, no, Kendrick Lamar's way. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar finished it.
Uh,
Like, I haven't really come to it.
I know. But
Drake started something he should not start.
what about music from Trinidad?
Oh, music from Trinidad that have soca.
How do you spell that?
That's SOCA. You guys host a lot of soca artists like Marshall Montano and stuff.
Wait, hold on.
I think
SO what?
Marshall Montano, soca, SOCA.
Suka?
Yeah. You guys probably might know more about Marshall Montano and Busch Garden. A famous one is Marshall Montano.
Hey.
It's more about diaries and moving away. Different kinds of
Have you heard of this guy? Michele Montano?
yeah, Marshall Montano. Oh, that's yeah, this is one here with Nyla Blackman and Marshall Montano. This Andrew. Tell us it. Blackman. Yeah, this has been going. It's always about gyring. Always about gyring. Because it's for the festival, it's for the carnival festival. That is something like our culture, you know? Open up the hips. Real quick.
Look up the what?
The hips.
Oh, it's all about the hips?
We call it whining.
Wine,
But
yes. I have heard about that.
wine. Like, so, he say with a lot of, you know, the gyring music, whatnot.
Hmm.
That is basically what soca is about. I'm not a fan of it too much. As when you probably listening when it's close to carnival time. I
Yeah,
don't think it's season for it.
Stifler days. Stifler days. It's Suka days, Stifler days. I see.
So
Okay.
carnival from February and in March. And I, yeah, I believe like this year in March, the 4th and the 5th. Next year, March, the 4th and the 5th. But this year was in February. Carnival.
Hmm.
So next year, I think it's the 4th and the 5th of March. So it's just filling up costumes and everything. A lot of tourists from the US has come down for that. A lot.
Hmm.
They love to come. These are one of the bands that go to because have a lot of security.
You know, I have a
Those
fiance, but I see the appeal for sure.
uh, you see those little small costumes? Thousands of dollars for pieces of cloth.
There's
Thousands.
yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that in like rave culture. So rave outfits. This is more white people. But
Oh,
white people will do rave outfits, but like stuff like this,
oh.
you know.
Yeah.
I think it takes a lot of inspiration from Carnival, but
Uh,
it's
the
tiny little
masquerade
outfits, fishnets. Do you know what a mosh pit is?
oh, no, no.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a mosh pit video. So they
People
just
that
crash into each other. Yeah,
People that will get a get it.
people get hurt all the time. They get hurt all. The whole point is like you're swinging your fist like you're gonna hit somebody.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, It's a
That's
white.
crazy.
See, you see all these white people? That should tell
Yeah,
you
yeah.
this is a white people thing.
That's wild. That's wild. Like I would not do that at all.
Yeah,
People
right.
probably
Wait for it.
marking one person
Here
that
it
they
goes.
wanted to hit the
Boom.
whole country.
Yeah, people get broken bones. They get black eyes. They get really hurt. Just because they're so filled up with yeah. You see that goofy guy?
Oh,
And they're like, yeah. Oh, and then yeah, they get hurt.
oh,
They get
that
hurt.
guy gets it.
I heard this
While you
one
were
story.
talking, somebody slam him.
You know, like the mouth guard that you'll put in for boxing. They'll grab one of those and then they'll go mosh during that. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't
So
do that. I wouldn't do that at all.
yeah, look, this is gonna be nuts. So here's where they form the mosh pit. Wait a second. See. They open up, and then they're all just gonna crash in.
Ooh. I
Whoa.
wouldn't do that at all. That's wild. Oh, this must look a little more controlled right now.
For now,
Oh, it's involving
I
everybody.
think they're gonna meet. I think they're gonna spin in opposite directions, and then just crash.
Listen, band, like this line legal.
Uh,
Like,
uh,
that's stupid. People joining in.
a very different kind of music. But in the next episode, Kiribati. And then I'm just going to stop recording.